What's up, Bayhive and pop culture fanatics? Welcome back to the Beyonce Beat. Get ready for a rapid-fire news dump that's gonna blow your minds. We're diving deep into Aaron Sorkin's The Social Reckoning, the highly anticipated follow-up to The Social Network, hitting theaters in 2026 with a star-studded cast led by Jeremy Strong as Mark Zuckerberg and Mikey Madison as whistleblower Frances Hodgin. Then, we've got the latest on Bill Burr, possibly joining the social network universe. And you won't believe the controversy surrounding the Riyadh Comedy Festival featuring Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, and yes, Bill Burr himself, amidst human rights concerns. Plus, we're breaking down the fan backlash against Bill Burr for his involvement in the festival. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The Social Network sequel, officially titled The Social Reckoning, set for 2026 release. Get ready to log back into the drama of the digital age. Aaron Sorkin, the mastermind behind the Oscar-winning The Social Network, is back with a companion piece, officially titled The Social Reckoning, slated for an October 9, 2026 release. This highly anticipated film dives into the events nearly 2 decades after Facebook's inception, focusing on the real-life story of Frances Hodgin, the Facebook engineer turned whistleblower. Mikey Madison is set to portray Hodgin, with Jeremy Allen White as Wall Street Journal reporter Jeff Horowitz and Oscar nominee Jeremy Strong stepping into the shoes of Mark Zuckerberg. The film promises to expose Facebook's guarded secrets, including its knowledge of harmful effects on teens and the proliferation of misinformation, as revealed in Horowitz's The Facebook Files. Fans and critics are buzzing about the star-studded cast and Sorkin's return to the world of social media's dark underbelly. The ensemble, featuring Bill Burr and Jeremy Allen White, is already generating Oscar buzz, reminiscent of the original film's massive success. But will this new chapter capture the same magic as the original? Stay tuned as we unpack the massive implications of this tech drama. And speaking of the social network universe, is Bill Burr about to make a comeback? Bill Burr in talks for The Social Network too, amidst casting buzz. Could the iconic comedian Bill Burr be joining the ranks of Facebook's saga? Reports indicate that Burr is in negotiations to star in The Social Network too, potentially reuniting with Jeremy Allen White, Mikey Madison, and Jeremy Strong, who are reportedly finalizing their deals. Aaron Sorkin is returning to pen the script and will also take the directorial reins for this Sony Pictures production. The sequel is set to delve deeper into the political and cultural impact of Facebook, exploring how the platform's own data revealed its negative effects on teens, its role in spreading misinformation, and its alleged contribution to events like the January 6th insurrection. Burr is rumored to play a fictional character, while White, Madison, and Strong will portray real-life figures, including reporter Jeff Horowitz, whistleblower Frances Hodgin, and Mark Zuckerberg, respectively. Production is slated to begin later this year. The casting news has ignited excitement among fans eager to see Sorkin's take on the continued evolution of social media and its societal consequences. The ensemble's pedigree suggests another critically acclaimed film is on the horizon. While The Social Network sequel gears up, another major event is causing quite the stir in the comedy world. Get ready for 2 weeks of laughter in the desert, but is it all fun and games? Riyadh Comedy Festival sparks controversy with star-studded lineup. Saudi Arabia's ambitious plan to host a massive international comedy festival, 2 weeks of laughter in the desert, has ignited a firestorm of controversy. The event, scheduled from September 26 to October 10, boasts an incredible lineup of 50 of the world's most famous stand-up comedians, including Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Bill Burr, Gabriel Iglesias, Aziz Ansari, and many more. However, the festival's association with a government known for political censorship and human rights abuses has drawn sharp criticism from organizations like Human Rights Watch. They accuse the performers of potentially deflecting attention from Saudi Arabia's alleged brutal repression of free speech and a surge in executions. The timing also coincides with the anniversary of journalist Jamal Khashoggi's death. Many comedians have cited the substantial financial incentives as their reason for participating, with offers reportedly reaching up to $1.6 million for some headliners. Others, like Pete Davidson and Chris DiStefano, have spoken about the life-changing money involved. Meanwhile, comedians like Stavros Halkias and Shane Gillies have publicly stated they turned down significant offers, citing principled stands. Tim Dillon was reportedly removed from the lineup after making jokes about Saudi labor practices, and Nimish Patel ultimately withdrew, citing moral grounds despite the large payout. This ethical tightrope walk by some of comedy's biggest names has fans divided. And the backlash is hitting one comedian particularly hard, with fans calling him out directly. Bill Burr faces fan revolt over Riyadh Comedy Festival participation. The decision by comedian Bill Burr to perform at the Saudi Arabian state-funded Riyadh Comedy Festival has ignited a significant fan revolt, with many accusing him of hypocrisy and abandoning his principles. Burr, who has recently positioned himself as a vocal critic of billionaires and corporate greed, is now set to perform for Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, a figure linked to alleged human rights abuses, including the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Fans on platforms like Reddit are expressing outrage, calling the festival a whitewashing event and dubbing Burr all Billy Bonesaw. This backlash stands in stark contrast to contemporaries like Mark Maron and Shane Gillies, who have publicly denounced the festival and declined lucrative offers to participate. Critics argue that Burr's participation directly contradicts his anti-establishment persona, suggesting his convictions don't extend beyond U.S. borders. The performance is seen by many as a credibility killer, undermining his past rhetoric and potentially signaling a willingness to prioritize financial gain over ethical considerations. This controversy raises questions about artistic integrity when faced with substantial financial rewards from regimes with questionable human rights records. It's clear that the intersection of entertainment and ethics is a complex one. But what's next for these stars and these massive productions? And that's a wrap on today's hottest news. We covered Aaron Sorkin's The Social Reckoning, Bill Burr's potential Social Network 2 role, the massive controversy surrounding the Riyadh Comedy Festival, and the intense fan backlash Bill Burr is facing. Don't miss any of the breaking stories. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. Follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time on the Beyonce Beat.